And for the next nomination, again, another fairly contentious and ultimately it's meeting of the year. Bryson, you've got the results.
Yeah, so some standout meetings throughout the year. Again, obviously, a good year for bangers overall. But in third place was the World of Shale meeting, arguably Kings Lynn's biggest meeting of the year. They came in at third, and then one meeting that stands out every year on the banger calendar, the 3 Litre Tongham Classic at Aldershot, that came in at second place with 17.55% of the votes, and taking the win. Buzzing for myself, obviously being a local lad. The Banger World Series round at Yarmouth with 22.13% of the votes, which for me, I was out of the three on the top three. This was the only meeting I attended, but my God, what a meeting it was. Yarmouth BWS, the mix of that, it never disappoints over the last sort of 3 seasons. It's always been a mega meeting. This year I took the decision not to sort of marshal it, not to be on pace car duties, and took my little boy along, and he still talks about it sort of even when we were there Tuesday. He still talks about it. Obviously the key factor of it, you had the big pile up that ultimately saw Bertie's big following on Big Al causing the wreck that the Super did, and then for them to pull it and get the ovation that they did with him driving around the track and back out into the pits, just to sort of show the appreciation for what they did in the pit. All the other crashes going on galore. I mean, sort of the Volvo being pulled out from Jack Star all day, Lakey on another fine display, as well as the likes of Bro, Davies, Runa, Boogie, Viking, all very good on the crashing front. It was just a really good day of racing, and Yarmouth for Unlimited Bangers is pretty decent, to be fair. You can't go wrong, and as the inner banger kid in me, it always ticks the boxes. It always makes me happy seeing a good meeting at Yarmouth.
Yeah, an interesting top three. So it's funny now, Bryson, because your favourite track's at number 1. James, what do you feel about your favourite track being at number 2?
Now, I must admit, I disagree with this one. Of course, everyone out there has got their right to vote, but I think the meeting of the year was down at Aldershot. Not only was it one of the best banger meetings I've seen, had the absolute pleasure to be working it. I was marshalling on turn 3 and 4, which is absolutely delightful because down at the other end on turns 1 and 2, we saw one of the best ends to not only a banger final in the 3 Litre Tongham Classic or a banger final at Aldershot, but one of the best banger finals I've ever actually witnessed, because what we saw was 2 parallel jack-in trains with huge hits going in left, right and centre, but every driver within the spirit of the 3 Litre meetings making sure they were putting in a big square hit, and the 2 parallel jack-in trains formed. There must have been 50, 60 cars in there because 60 started the race and only 1 finished. It was absolutely fantastic the whole way through. It was absolutely stole the show. It was the best meeting I've seen at Aldershot, and if you look at the drivers' faces when they were getting out the car, and if you speak to the fans, and if you see what any of the drivers who were racing the Tongan 3 Litre Classic said about it afterwards, you'll see just how great this meeting's become. It's not run to strictly national banger rules, it's the 3 Litre build rules, so it's almost like the Bears Bash rules where nothing's massively overbuilt. It's sort of the bridge between national bangers and back to basics, and the cars you see out there, you'll see a few that you would never see on a standard a BWS round, for example. But what you did see was some absolutely fantastic action, and this meeting has gone from strength to strength to strength to strength. And if this meeting has gone this well, I can't wait to see what the 3 Litre boys are planning for 2022 at Aldershot, because it's been fantastic all the way around, and hopefully we'll see the same amount of drivers, same amount of passion, same amount of attitude that we've seen, and I just can't wait.